Hey everybody!
What's up?
I don't know what's wrong with her. We just had a whole big thing about her lips being dry and whatnot. But
No,
welcome back. My name's Mo.
my name's Steve.
We are on video 2 of our marriage exposed.
Yeah, this is parenting exposed.
Parenting exposed. Well, I guess that could be another idea. But this is what happens when you've been running around with a almost 2-year-old all day.
Yeah.
There really is a lot of energy. Today, our topic is to talk about how we met. Really, just
AKA the best day of his life.
yeah, that's right up there with me being born. Yeah, right, rank 2 of them, right?
I see it.
But interesting story. So I'll let you tell it actually, because I think your perspective is a little bit different than mine.
Yeah, I would say. So how did we meet?
You might not want to cover the microphone so the people can hear you. You gotta give the people what they want.
The people can hear me.
Are you sure?
I'm
Because they can hear the
private.
Game of Thrones pillow.
No. Listen,
Ah,
let it be. Let
okay.
it be.
If we are doing anything and we cannot hear anything, you are finished. But continue.
Okay, so how did I meet you? Let's see. I
Pretend
don't
like you like
remember.
the story now.
So I was in the grocery store and just kidding.
Ah,
No, so Kabir and I. Is that? Oh wait, you say your name is Mohammed. Does
there's
it
like
matter?
4 me's. We can introduce me's when we get to the multiple personality episode.
Dead. Okay, so basically, Mo and a family member of mine, my cousin, they went to school together, and he was the computer guy basically in our family. So he was known as Kabir, the computer guy. I think I actually gave no. I don't know who gave you that name, but we just knew him as the computer guy. So he would always be around because he was friends with my cousin, and that's how you knew me. But like I said, there's definitely an age difference. So,
Don't worry about my age.
but no, so you saw me when I
Show
was
my
like
age, me. Don't worry about my age. Continue, please.
and ow, you stabbed
Bele,
my foot.
bele, bele, bele.
So yeah, so we knew of each other. We were in the same circle. However, it's like he was just like the computer guy, just like how you would call Cox Cable for IT issues. This was a Cox.
Touch my chest again. Touch my chest again. You see trouble. Touch.
Well,
Go
he wasn't
ahead.
even my Cox guy. He was just.
You're a Cox guy. I mean, I don't know what to say.
I mean, now you are, but.
Dead. Okay, continue. Good thing this is not a child's show.
I know. Well, we didn't. Yeah, well, now it's not. But
Too
anyways,
The microphone is not working.
no, I had to
Don't
turn
press it too.
No, I was turning it.
Uh-huh.
Flipping it in reverse. Okay, so this was like maybe like I was maybe I don't know how old.
Young.
Maybe yeah, I was really young. Like I was wearing overalls, so it was young. But not like young. Maybe like I think like 10, 12.
No, you weren't R. Kelly young.
I overalls. You think?
Definitely not. Age ain't nothing but a number young.
It was 12. I think it was 12. That you came over? Good. Think about it. When did you graduate college? Right. Okay. Whatever. Anyways.
Tell the story.
Anyways. So then fast forward, Facebook, you know how everybody, like Facebook brings everybody together. I get a creepy message.
Wow. Wow. Exposed. Hey, guess.
No, I'm sorry. But we haven't talked, well, like we weren't really talking anyway, but like we haven't seen each other in a while. He stopped being our IT guy. And I get this creepy message that was like, "Hey, like, oh, you grew up to be a beautiful woman. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how like Did you not?
Please, it's your
Did you
story.
not? Like, oh, I can't believe how, like, the woman that you grew up to be, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, oh, and then he goes and says, like, oh, I remember you used to be around your cousin. Yes, we used to call each other siblings instead of cousins. And he's like, oh my gosh, like, I remember you used to be like, I remember you used to always be around your sister. And so I thought that he mistaken me for my other cousin, which was actually her sister. So I just kind of like nipped that in the bud, and I was like, I think you got the wrong person. And then he was like, no, I have the right person. I know exactly what I'm talking about. So then I was like, oh, okay. And then he just stopped talking. Like, that's the whole thing.
Dun, dun, dun.
So I was like, okay, that's odd. Then fast forward a couple of years. I guess we actually didn't realize we still like were friends, Facebook friends, but I think I don't even know how he ended up following me on Instagram, but I think it was just kind of like we must have added each other, not really know.
Malcolm.
Really?
That's a separate story for a separate day.
Okay.
Malcolm.
Okay, well, thank you, Malcolm.
Name dropping.
Well, you said it.
I just said name dropping.
But you said the
How
name.
many Malcolms are there in this world?
That's why I said Malcolm.
Malcolm.
Okay, so then all of a sudden, I don't even know how the Instagram thing happened, but we started talking. Like, it was kind of like, oh, hey. He was watching my stories. I was watching his stories. And it was like, damn, we're really about to, like, go into? Because there's a lot.
It's exposed.
Okay, so.
Tell the people what they want to know.
All right, so then at the time.
You can't even keep a straight face.
No, because I was thinking how deep.
Okay. Exposed.
Okay, so then I was talking to someone, he was talking to someone, and we were just like very platonic, like that's right, platonic.
I don't know.
But
I'm not from
it
this
was
country.
literally like, oh, like whatever. And then I was in a bad space with my relationship, so
and you were living it out on social media, and I decrypted the code. Yes, you were.
I was. Listen, everything
this
that you
nigga
post
gets
is
on
not
my
what
nerves.
you're supposed to be. So I was just posting things. Did it mean that it was about me? Maybe not. But I would post things, and he would respond to them.
Oh, you mean like the posts that you post now that are about me that you tagged me in? Okay, keep going.
But I tagged you.
Keep going. Continue, please.
I at you.
Your story is going on.
Anyways.
20 o'clock.
Anyway. Oh, my birthday. So he tells me that, I tell him I was coming to New York to celebrate my birthday. He tells me he's going to come out and have drinks, but it wasn't drinks. He was going to have cranberry.
Muslim juice.
He said,
Hashtag Muslim juice.
Right. He said, I'll come out and have some drinks. And I was like, okay. Literally get there, stands me up. Like,
I was on another date, to be fair.
Right.
I was on another date. Technically, across the street, actually. I was on another date.
Just stands me up.
Sorry.
Like, you were supposed to buy me a drink.
I was on another date.
And said you was out here drinking cranberry with somebody else. Okay.
And orange juice. Don't forget the orange juice. That's the kick.
Then the next day, he's like, I felt... No. He's on his other date, but he's watching my snaps and writing, oh my gosh.
I felt bad.
Like, all this stuff, but you stood me up. Anyways.
I felt bad.
Next day he tells me he feels bad and that he wants to meet me at a location that I was at next. I forgot where we were, but it was like an Igloo, New York thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he literally drove his car in a, what was it? Oh, near a fire hydrant.
Parked near a fire hydrant.
Right.
In New York City.
To meet me with like these cupcakes and these macaroons. And I was like, oh.
No. Check that. These dry ass macaroons. Say it.
I didn't know it was dry at the time. So then he's rushing to give it to me. And then literally I'm like, okay, do you want to take a picture with me? Nah, didn't even want to take a picture with me. Like, just played me. Like, how are you gonna bring me cupcakes and macaroons?
I was parked at a fire hydrant in New York City. That's a $200 ticket.
First of all, you drove all the way to my location
$200
and
ticket.
barely even wanted to hug me or anything. Like,
That's not true.
you gave me one of them church
Yeah.
tags. Why?
Nice to meet you, buddy.
Now, if you would have got a ticket for a pet, you'd have been mad. You just looked at my
Facts.
hair. It looks so bad.
Facts? Huh? No.
Oh, okay.
I was daydreaming.
I'm done. So, literally, it was like, it stuck with me because I was like, oh, wow, nobody actually like dropped cupcakes and macaroons to me. Like, and they were.
Pretty Pink Princess.
Yes.
Those got you every single time. Shout outs to Caked Up. Caked Up. Pretty Pink Princess.
Oh. And then I ate macaroons for the first time and they were dry.
As opposed to, well, you couldn't eat the ones in France.
I couldn't eat the one in France
they
because they
would
had
kill
nuts. Yeah.
Nuts.
But they were. Wait your turn.
Sarima, continue.
So basically, even just like backtracking, the relationship that I was in, it was done before my birthday. So it was literally, you were my friend. Well, you were the IT guy. And then you became like a really close friend that I needed in transitioning like out of that toxic situation. Like I needed some guidance and stuff like that. And I felt like you were.
Why are you laughing at the word toxic? Secret. Someone's got a secret.
No, but you were truly my best friend. Like you were you literally.
Thanks,
you still are my best friend, but in that toxic time, I needed a really like. You're such an idiot.
It just dawned on you, didn't it? Toxic. Okay, is it my turn yet?
But yeah, and I'm trying to think. Is there anything else? Oh, then we just our chemistry grew, and now I'm woman of the house.
Yeah. Started from the basement. Now we're here. Wow. So my side
on my windows.
Wow, you went with the bars. Yo, bars on the windows, really?
Bars.
I
really hope I don't look a hot mess, you guys. I'm sorry.
There's nothing we can do about that.
Yes, there is. I could have got my hair and nails, please. Hair and nails. Hair and glam.
They're not here. They're on break. They're eating jollof. So actually, the story is about right. I mean, I was friends with her cousin. Went to school, met her through there. I that time is very vague for me because a lot of that time was soccer, school. So I remember it not as vividly as
he remembers it.
As T remembers
okay,
it.
Bathroom.
Stop it. And I think the power of social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, I think that kind of kept us in communication, watch each other's stories, like she said, made little comments. And then I made some very aggressive moves, said some things that were explicit. But out of good intent. Actually,
what did you say?
Wait. I was trying to introduce you into crypto, and
oh my god, I forgot.
Yeah,
crypto.
You did. It was a whole crypto thing, and I was trying to introduce because I had picked up crypto and I was learning it, and I was trying to get as many people to understand crypto. Well, somehow crypto turns into some very sexually explicit things. I'm not sure.
Side.
She responded. Needless to say, nothing really happened. Like nothing happened. We just talk. But I did. I was on. Yeah, we did. It's done. This is exposed. If we're not gonna tell it, then I'm not doing this.
No. I wish I. No.
What are you, Skilo? What are you wishing for? Anyway, so basically, I was on another date. She was out with her friends. And we were literally across the street, but I wasn't ready, or I already had this date. No, check that. I already had this date planned, so I wasn't going to miss this date. But either way, I felt really bad. Shh, this is my turn.
But you had the date with. Turn. But you had to date me for months.
It's my turn.
For months. Is it my turn?
Is it?
But for
months. Is it my turn or is it your turn?
But for months.
Please, Auntie, shut up.
I'm just saying.
Auntie, shut up. So. Go on and say, and I really did feel bad, right? In all honesty, I was thinking about her during the whole time, and that's why I did the whole cupcake run. in the morning, dropped him off, and it was really I felt really really bad. And I was in a rush because anybody who lives in New York knows that if you're parked in a fire hydrant in New York City, there is no way you can escape a ticket.
So why'd you do it?
Because I needed to see you. I felt bad. I did. I felt bad.
But you didn't want to take a picture with me. Like, make that make sense.
Because I was rushing to not get the ticket. At that time, things was hard for a nigga. But you know, we ended up quiet. But we ended up going on several days. Actually, the interesting thing about it is our first date was actually at Barnes and Nobles, which was crazy. In West Nyack, we literally sat in the back and we were playing. I can't remember the name of the game that you had bought. But
it was with the guy. Game. It was the guy who cheated on his wife.
Yeah, it was a card game. We ended up playing it, talking about books that we liked, music, just kind of hung out the whole time, and it was actually one of the most unique first dates that I've ever been to or been on. I've never been on a date to Barnes and Nobles, but that's really the story of how we met. I mean, there's more that transpired after that. Obviously, figuring out how we were gonna blend the relationship with me having a son and her having to meet with him. And I was very cautious. It took about 7 months before she met him. And the irony of the whole thing is he's an only child. She's an only child. I was trying to force the relationship. And this was the first time I think you ever yelled at me in public. Don't force the relationship. I'll deal with him. I'll get to know him. Yeah. And, I'm pretty sure there were nerves on both sides. But I think what sealed it at the end of the night was
my Buick Encore.
Our son asking if he could see. Is that your phone?
Oh, it's mom.
Yeah, she's gonna have to wait. Wow. Our son asking if he could see the Buick Encore because of his love for cars. But from there, I mean, babe, that was 5 years ago this December.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been
17,
18, 19,
No,
20,
that was in December. 20. No, it was in the summertime.
No,
I met your mom in the summertime.
Yeah. So that was 17.
No, it had to be summertime because I met your mom like 2 weeks after, I thought.
That's when we were deep dish. What's the place? Chicago. What's the name of the place? I don't remember. But
it's right there.
Yeah,
Can we get some tomorrow?
No, absolutely not. But yeah, that's pretty much the story of how we met.
When you were dating, you would do it.
Yeah, you got a ring now, so you good.
Yeah.
The ring costs more. But that's a wrap for us. That's how we met, video 2. Please stay tuned for more stuff. We're working on it. We're hoping that we can, again, like you said, expose and share the insights. Yeah. We're going to be as transparent as possible without dropping any names or spiting anybody. But
we screwed that one up.
No, we didn't.
We name dropped.
There's 15,000 single names. All right, from now on, we're going to call everybody Steve and Karen.
Name dropping. And not Karen.
But that's all we got. We thank you guys for tuning in. If you like what you see and you're watching, please like, subscribe, and follow us.
I just did the check.
Did you do the check? That's mad lame. TK Adventures is our hashtag on the social platforms. Yes. But like, follow, subscribe our YouTube channel, and we thank you guys for staying tuned to our video.
Exposed.